Welcome you all. I am Srinath, Faculty of Mechanical Engineering Department, Canara Engineering College, Mangalore. On this session, I will explain about a Venturi meter. This topic is included in fluid dynamics. The fluid flow measurements. The measuring of the flow rate of fluid through a pipe or a channel. So here the different measuring instruments are used in order to measure the flow rate in pipe as well as in open channel. So in case of pipes, the fluid flow rate is measured by using either venturi meter, orifice meter or pitot tube. So in case if you want to measure the flow rate in an open channel, it is done by using notches and wires. So these are the fluid flow measurement apparatus. So in that one venturimeter, a venturimeter is a device used for measuring the rate of flow of fluid through a pipe. Actually it consists of three different parts. The first part is called as short converging part, second one is throat, and third part is called as diverging part. So refer this figure. So in that one, the first a venturimeter is connected to a pipe. So this is a pipe section, pipe. So then there is a converging part here. So this part, this length is called as a converging part of the venturimeter. So then there is a regular diameter, that is called as a throat part, and then there is diverging part. So these are the three different parts of the venturimeter, that is a diverging, converging part, throat and diverging part. So here 2 points are taken in order to connect the manometer. The one point is taken at pipe section, the another connection is taken at throat. And in pipe section that is called as a section 1, and the manometer connected to throat, that is called as section 2. So this figure shows the actual construction of venturimeter. So actually there are the two ends of that venturimeter is connected with the flanges in order to connect to the pipe, and there are two openings here, at one opening at throat and another opening is given at regular pipe diameter. So now consider a venturimeter fitted in horizontal pipe through which the fluid is flowing as shown in figure. The diameter of the pipe is given by D1. The D1 is equals to diameter at inlet or section 1. P1, the pressure at section 1. V of 1 is equals to velocity of fluid at section 1. A of 1 is equals to area at the section 1. So that is calculated by using formula pi d square by 4. Similarly, D2, P2, V2, A2 are the corresponding values at section 2. That is the diameter, pressure, velocity and area at section 2. So now applying the Bernoulli's equation at section 1 and 2. So this is the Bernoulli's equation, that is a P of 1 by rho g plus V1 square by 2g plus Z1. So that is equals to P2 by rho g plus V2 square by 2g plus Z2. So as pipe is horizontal, so at that time the potential at inlet as well as outlet is equals to constant, that is Z1 is equals to Z2. So now this Bernoulli's equation becomes the P1 by rho g plus V1 square by 2g. So that is equals to P2 by rho g plus V2 square by 2g. Or just rearrange this one. The P2 by rho g at right hand side is shifted to the now left hand side. At that time P1 minus P2 by rho g is equals to, similarly V1 square by 2g at left hand side is shifted to now right hand side. Now equation becomes, that is V2 square by 2g minus V1 square by 2g. So that is expression number 1. The P1 minus P2 by rho g is the difference in the pressure head at section 1 as well as in section 2, and it is equal to H, or H is equals to P1 minus P2 by rho g. Now substituting that one, so at the left hand side P1 minus P2 by rho g, so that is equals to V2 square by 2g minus V1 square by 2g. So with respect to that, now the H is equals to, we can write this expression as H is equals to V2 square by 2g minus V1 square by 2g. The applying continuity equation at section 1 and 2. So according to the continuity equation, the A of 1 into V of 1 is equals to A of 2 into V of 2. That is the rate of flow at section 1 is equals to rate of flow at section 2. Or the V1 is equals to A2, A of 2 into V of 2 by A1. Now substituting that value in equation number 1, the equation number 1 is equals to P1 minus P2 by rho g is equals to V2 square by 2g minus V1 square by 2g. So now you have to substitute in place of V1, you have to substitute V1 is equals to A of 2 into V of 2 by A1. So after substituting that, the left hand side, the P1 minus P2 by rho g, so that is equals to H, the pressure head, so that is equals to V2 square by 2g minus, that is A, V1 is there, the V1 whole square, the V1 is equals to A2 V2 by A1, that square divided by 2g. Then simplifying this, the H is equals to V2 square by 2g. So in that is taken common outside. So now it is 1 minus A2 square by A1 square. So that is equals to V2 square by 2g. That after taking the LCM, there is 1 minus A2 square by A1 square is there. Take the LCM here. The A1 square is a common, and after taking LCM, that equation becomes now A1 square minus A2 square. So now H is equals to V2 square by 2g into A1 square minus A2 square by A1 square. So now V2 square is equals to, the left hand side there is a H is there. So now 2g is taken to left hand side. At that time it's a 2g H into, and A1 square by A1 square minus A2 square. So now the V2 square is here. So now take the square root of that V2. The V2 is equals to square root of 2gh, then the whole equation becomes like that. After simplifying that, we will get the V2 is equals to square root of 2gh into A1 by square root of A1 square minus A2 square. So that is a expression for now V2, velocity at outlet. Now discharge is given by Q is equals to A of 2 into V of 2. This is area at section 2 into velocity at section 2. The velocity at section 2 is equals to this expression for the velocity at 2. So now the substituting that the Q is equals to square root of 2gh. The area at A2 is equals to A2, then multiplied with the A1, then square root of A1 square minus A2 square. So this is formula for discharge or rate of flow in venturimeter. So here this is called as a theoretical discharge. The actual discharge is given by Q is equals to C of T into square root of 2gh into A1 into A2 by square root of A1 square minus A2 square. So here C of D is equals to coefficient of discharge. Actually the value of this coefficient of discharge is lesser than 1. Almost that value is 0.98. So this is the derivation in venturimeter to get the expression for discharge. So that means if you know the value of H and area at two different sections, section 1 and section 2, then easily we can find so what is the rate of flow through the pipe. So now value of H, there is a pressure head that is given by differential U-tube manometer. The case 1, so let the differential manometer contain a liquid heavier than the liquid flowing through the pipe. That means the light liquid is flowing through the pipe and heavier liquid is used in a manometer. So at that time the H is calculated like that. So here S of H, that is specific gravity of heavier liquid. S of O is equals to specific gravity of the liquid flowing through the pipe, that is a light liquid. X is equals to difference of heavier liquid column in U-tube. So when the two ends of the manometer is connected to the two different sections, section 1 as well as section 2, because of the pressure difference at the two sections, we will get some difference in heights in the left column as well as right column of the manometer. So that is called as X here. That is distance is denoted by X. So X is equals to difference of the heavier liquid column in U-tube. So then the pressure head is calculated by using the formula H is equals to X into S of H by S of O minus 1. So X is equals to difference of heavier liquid, then S of H is equals to specific gravity of heavier liquid, S of O is equals to specific gravity of light liquid. The case 2 is if the differential manometer contains a liquid lighter than the liquid flowing through the pipe. In this case, in second case, now heavier liquid is flowing through the pipe and light liquid is used in a U-tube manometer. So now this equation becomes, so now H is equals to X into 1 minus S of L or light liquid or by S of O. The S of L is a light liquid flowing through the that is used in pipe, and the light liquid the manometer contains lighter liquid and heavier liquid is flowing through the pipe. S of L is the specific gravity of lighter liquid. Then case 3, inclined venturimeter with the differential U-tube manometer containing heavier fluid. So now H is equals to P1 by rho G plus Z1 minus P of 2 by rho g plus Z2 is equals to X into S of H by S of O minus 1. So in previous cases, the venturimeter is placed in horizontal direction. So in that case, the Z1 is equals to Z2. But here the venturimeter is placed in inclined direction. So at that time, the Z1 is not equals to Z2. So for that reason, the H is equals to P1 by rho g plus Z1 minus P2 by rho g plus Z2. So that is called as H here. So that H is equals to X into S of H by S of O minus 1. The S of H is equals to specific gravity of heavier liquid and S of O is equals to specific gravity of lighter liquid. Now case 4, inclined venturimeter with differential U2 manometer containing lighter liquid. So now this equation is like that. The H is equals to P of 1 by rho g plus Z1 minus P2 by rho g plus Z2 is equals to X into 1 minus S of L by S of O. So these are the four different conditions in order to find the H value in differential manometer. So now numerical part on this venturimeter. This is the first numerical here. The first numerical is like that. An oil of specific gravity 0.8 is flowing through a venturimeter having inlet diameter 20 cm and throat diameter 10 cm. The oil mercury differential manometer shows a reading of 25 cm. Calculate the discharge of oil through the horizontal venturimeter. Take C of D is equals to 0.98. So here an oil of specific gravity is given. The specific gravity of the oil is 0.8 flowing through the venturimeter. That means now lighter liquid is flowing through the venturimeter and inlet diameter of that venturimeter is given. There is a D1 is equals to 20 cm and throat dia is given as, that is a D2 is equals to 10 cm. Oil mercury differential manometer shows the reading of 25 cm. That means the difference in mercury level in U-tube manometer is, that is X is equals to 25 cm. So now calculate what is the discharge of oil through the venturimeter. Then take the coefficient of discharge of that venturimeter is 0.98. So now see the solution. First of all, list out all the given data here. Now specific gravity of oil, that is a lighter liquid is flowing through the pipe, that is S of O is equals to 0.8. Then heavier liquid is there in a manometer, so that is specific gravity of mercury is S of H is equals to 13.6 and reading of differential manometer X is equals to 25 centimeter. Now difference of pressure head is calculated by using the formula H is equals to X into S of H by S of O minus 1. The S of H is equals to 13.6, S of O is equals to 0.8 and X value is 25. So now this H is equals to 400 centimeter of oil. The 400 centimeter of oil or 0.4 meter of oil. So now I got the value of H. So in this numerical they asked to calculate what is the discharge. Now discharge through the venturimeter or to the pipe is calculated by using the formula, and if you have to initially you have to better calculate the area at the section 1 as well as the section 2. The diameter of the pipe at section 1 is equal to 20 centimeter and area is calculated by using formula pi d1 square by 4, and that area at section 1 is equals to 314.16 centimeter square. Diameter of the throat, that is D2, is equals to 10 centimeter. Here also area is calculated, and that throat area is 78.54 centimeter square. Then coefficient of discharge, the CD is equals to 0.98. So now discharge is calculated by using formula C of T, that is the coefficient of discharge, into square root of 2GH into A1 into A2 by square root of A1 square minus A2 square. So substitute all the values here. The C of D is given, that is 0.98. The square root of 2 into G value is 9.81 into H is equals to 400 centimeter. So here the H is substituted in centimeter. For that reason, you have to substitute all the area readings also in centimeter itself, or centimeter square itself. So in case the H value is substituted in meter, at the same time this area to be substituted in meter square. So now area at inlet is 314.16 and area at outlet or throat, that is 78.54. After substitution of these values and simplification, we will get the answer for discharge or rate of flow through the pipe is 70465 centimeter cube per second or 70.465 liters per second. Now this is the solution for this numerical in order to find out the discharge through the pipe. The numerical number 2 here, a horizontal venturimeter with inlet diameter 20 cm and throat diameter 10 cm is used to measure the flow of oil of specific gravity 0.8. The discharge of oil through venturimeter is 60 liters per second. Find the reading of oil mercury differential manometer. Then take CD is equals to 0.98. So this one also horizontal venturimeter. So according to that, Z1 is equals to Z2. The inlet diameter, there is a D1 at section 1 is given at 20 centimeter and throat diameter D2 is given as a 10 centimeter. And that venturimeter is used to measure the flow rate through the pipe, and the oil of specific gravity 0.8 is flowing through the pipe and discharge through the pipe is 60 liters per second. So that is the quantity of flow rate of oil through the pipe. So find reading of oil mercury differential manometer. That means now I want to find out what is the differential mercury level in U-tube manometer, that X is equals to what. So take the coefficient of discharge is 0.98. Now see the solution. The specific gravity of oil S of O is equals to 0.8. Specific gravity of mercury S of H is equals to 13.6. The diameter at section 1 D of 1 is equals to 20 centimeter and area at section 1 is equals to pi D1 square by 4, and that area is equals to 314.16 centimeter square. The diameter of the throat is 10 centimeter. Then calculate area of the throat, and A of 2 is equals to 78.54 centimeter square. Next CD is given 0.98 and rate of discharge of oil through the pipe is Q is equals to 60 liters per second. So that is equals to 60 into 1000 centimeter cube per second. So now discharge formula through the venturimeter is like that. The Q is equals to C of D into square root of 2GH into A of 1 into A of 2 by square root of A1 square minus A2 square. Now here Q value is given 60 into 1000 and CD is equals to 0.98 into square root of 2 into G is equals to 9.81 into H. So initially I want to calculate H here, and area values are known, the area at inlet as well as outlet. So substitute that values here. So now I am getting the answer for the value H here. So H is equals to 289.98 centimeter of oil. So here in this numerical I want to calculate what is the difference of mercury level in YouTube manometer, that is X. The X is calculated by using the formula of this H. So in this case the light liquid is flowing through the pipe and heavier liquid is there in YouTube manometer. So according to that, the H is equals to X into S of H by S of O minus 1. H value is known. S of H is equals to mercury. The specific gravity of mercury is 13.6. Specific gravity of the oil is given as 0.8. So now X is equals to 18.12 centimeter. So this is a solution for this numerical to find out the difference of mercury level in YouTube manometer. Move on to the next numerical number 3. A horizontal venturimeter with inlet diameter 20 cm and throat diameter 10 cm is used to measure the flow of water. The pressure at inlet is 17.658 Newton per centimeter square and vacuum pressure at the throat is 30 centimeter of mercury. Find the discharge of water through the venturimeter. Take coefficient of discharge is 0.98. So this one also horizontal venturimeter. So horizontal venturimeter, Z1 is equals to Z2. The inlet diameter is 20 centimeter, D1. The D2 throat diameter is D2 is equals to 10 centimeter. So that is used to measure the flow of water. That means, so now through the pipe the water is flowing. The pressure at inlet 17.658 Newton per centimeter square. There is a vacuum pressure at the throat section, that is a 30 centimeter of mercury. 30 centimeter of mercury. Find the discharge of water through the venturimeter. So now we want to find out what is the value of Q, and the coefficient of discharge is 0.98. Now see the solution. Diameter at 120 centimeter. Now calculate the area at section 1. So that is equals to 314.16 centimeter square. Diameter throat is 10 centimeter. Find out area of the throat, that is 78.54 centimeter square. Coefficient of discharge 0.98. Pressure at point 1, 17.658 Newton per centimeter square. So now convert that into Newton per meter square by multiplying with 10 to the power 4. Now H is equals to the P1 by rho G minus P2 by rho G. The pressure values are known. The P1 is a 17.658 into 10 to the power 4. So here density of the water is 1000, G value is 9.81 minus the P2 pressure, the pressure section 2 is given as 30 centimeter of mercury. The 30 centimeter of mercury, the centimeter is converted into meter, that is 0.30 of mercury. The density, specific gravity of mercury is 13.6. So there is a vacuum pressure. So for that reason the negative sign is taken here. There is negative sign. That means here the minus into minus of 0.30 into 13.6. So now H value is 22.08 meter of water or 2208 centimeter of water. So now in discharge formula, the Q is equals to C of T square root of 2GH into A of 1 into A2 by A1 square root of A1 square minus A2 square. Now substitute all the values here. So after simplification of these values, we will get the answer for discharge is 165.55 liters per second. So now numerical number 4. A vertical venturimeter has an area ratio of 5. It has a throat diameter of 10 cm. When oil of specific gravity 0.8 flows through it, the mercury in the differential gauge indicates difference in height of 12 cm. Find the discharge through the venturimeter, then take CD is equals to 0.98. So this numerical is related to vertical venturimeter and the area ratio is given. The area ratio is given as K is equals to 5 and throat diameter is 10 cm and oil of specific gravity that is flowing through the pipe is 0.8. There is a lighter liquid is flowing through the pipe and heavier liquid is there. There is a mercury is there in differential U-tube manometer and that differential U-tube manometer shows difference in height, that is X is equals to 12 cm. Now find out what is the discharge to the venturimeter, that is Q, and coefficient of discharge is 0.98. Now solution is here. Diameter at throat is 10 cm. The area of the throat is calculated by using the formula pi d2 square by 4. Now area is equals to 78.54 centimeter square. CD is equals to 0.98. The specific gravity of oil, the S of O is equals to 0.8. Specific gravity of mercury, S of H is equals to 13.6. The reading of differential manometer X is equals to 12 centimeter. So now H is calculated as like that. The H is equals to X into S of H by S of O minus 1. H is equals to, the X value is given as 12 centimeter. The specific gravity of mercury is 13.6 and specific gravity of oil is 0.8. Now we got the answer for H, that is 1.92 meter of oil. Now area ratio, that is K is equals to ratio of A1 to A2 is equals to 5. So now in discharge formula, Q is equals to CD into square root of 2GH into A1 into A2 divided by square root of A1 square minus A2 square. Now so here the Q is equals to CD into square root of 2GH. So now divide this equation by A2. This is the expression now. Then further simplification we will get the Q is equals to CD into square root of 2GH into the area ratio K into A2 square root of K square minus 1. Then substitute all the values related to this equation. The CD is equals to 0.98, square root of 2 into G 9.81 and H value is equals to 1.92 meter and K value is 5. and area at throat 78.74 into 10 to the power minus 4, that is substituted in meter square. The k square root of k square, there is a 5 square minus 1. So now we will get the answer for the discharge is 0.0482 meter cube per second. In this session we discussed about what is venturimeter. So what is the expression for the venturimeter in order to find out the discharge through the pipe. So then we saw some numericals related to venturimeter. Thank you.